Hello, I'm through this early. Hello! Oh shit. Sorry. Uh, hang on. Oh. Hello. Wait, am I mega loud? What's going on? Let me have a listen. Let me have a listen. Okay. Do we have sound? Ooh, do we have sound? Are we live actually? I don't actually know if we're live. Hello? Oh, we are live. Holy shit. No, that is good. Nice. And I believe we're live over here too. Awesome. Very pog. Alright. So I didn't change the text. That's okay. We'll do that now. Hello text. Let me think. So let me go 11 a.m. Okay. We are live. We are active. We are ready to go. Stream has started. Stream is starting? It has started. It's about to start. Or is it? I gotta end the stream right now. Finish it all. Wow. I need to stop doing that laugh. I think I need to stop doing that laugh. Uncertain. Because I don't know how I feel about that laugh. Also, does this not bug the fuck out of you? Like, this text is not centered. There we go. Oh, but it overlaps with the Trello. No, don't overlap. There we go. Wait, is it still? No, it's fine. Only lots of energy. Lots of energy. Okay, so last time we were working on some very important things that we just stopped right in the middle of. Right in the middle. Spot on. Bang. Boom. And don't mind me. Okay, so okay, how do we line this up? Okay, here we are. Alright. Fix enemy spawns. That's what we're doing at the moment. Let's get started. Okay. We need to have a look at the floor handler. Yeah. And then we also need to have a look at the what is it? The wall file? Yeah, because currently when we generate walls, it gives us the actual path back. And so, like, we do eventually replace it, but we, like... Oh, I know. Hang on. I had a thought. Or did I? I don't know. So, I guess the simplest way is we just call this event... Oh, that's an event writer. We could call this function, and then, you know what, it's probably fine. Just call the function, get it over with. Alright, yep. I'll do that. So what is that function called? Why am I so zoomed out? Like, we gotta zoom in for chat. Gotta zoom in so the people that want to see don't have to squint. Squinting is fine, I guess. I suppose. Alright. Alright. Okay, what is that function called? That function, okay, spawn enemies, and it takes in the path and the event. Okay, easy peasy. We just go spawn enemies, and we pass in the path. So this is new path, and then the event, which is enemy spawn pack event. Okay, so enemy spawn pack event. This is a event writer. We will call it enemy spawn pack event just to keep it consistent. We make it mutable because we need to pass a mutable reference into the spawn enemies function. We also need to say this is under floor handler spawn enemies, which means this class needs to know about a floor handler. So just go floor handler, easy peasy, save that. It auto does the stuff. We scroll back down. Spawn enemies is not public, so we slap in a little public there. This generate path, what's going on here? So cannot find function generate path. Is that because I deleted it? Generate walls. Hang on. So enemy spawn. Okay, this comes from the enemy file. So enemy spawn pack event. We save that there. Scroll back down. Okay, this is good. Did we delete the generate path thing? Shit, we did. We fucking did. Spawn enemies. Right, we got rid of spawn enemies, so that can delete this. Generate path. Wait, why did generate path die? Like, how did we accidentally delete it yesterday? I do remember deleting a few things. But generate path seems like the one I wouldn't delete. Surely. Surely! Because it does seem like it would have been defined in here, and I did comment out the spawn enemies one, so it's interesting if I did delete the generate path function. Oh no, here it is. It just has an issue. Okay, that saves a lot of worry, because I was like, shit, am I gonna have to do this all over again? Okay, so what's wrong with generate path? I guess we have to do something again. What do we have to do? Okay, expected vec2, found a reference. That's an easy fix. Floor handler at line 53. That should be just a dereference, right? Yes, correct. We solved it. We fucking solved it. Okay, then floor handler 43. I need to stop doing that. Or do I? Holy. I need to make some better sounds. I need to get into the habit of making more friendly sounds. Okay, so generate path not in scope. That's fine. Is that it? Is that the only issue? Yes. Okay. And generate path is inside walls for some reason. So I guess we can just go generate path and then save it here. And then under floor handler we'll go generate path. I don't know how it worked before, but apparently it works like this now. Okay, so then we need... Wait, we already did it, didn't we? Yeah, spawn enemies, easy. Generate wall, considering borrowing. Should we borrow or do we clone? Right, this one needs a 2vec, so it like absorbs it, that's fine. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, like, maybe it won't work. Wait, the spawn enemies isn't correct, is it? Spawn enemies. Oh, maybe it'll work. Okay, what's going on here? What's happening? Private. Do we just copy what? Set up what? Generate what? I don't understand how it's public. It's fucking public, mate. Mate. I mean, like, sure, we can make this public. But, like, how did we mess this up so badly? Oh, I guess it's fine now. Like, remove them up? Oh, okay. Okay. You tell me what to do, compiler? We don't need that at all. Okay. So we have enemies instantly spawning at every spawn spot. Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is what it should be. So already I feel more engaged than we did in the past. Let's go Bolt. Okay. Okay. I'm vibing with this. Yeah. Sick. Sick. Okay, and then this is the end of the floor. So if we finish killing all of these enemies, we did get 1 level, which is nice. That means the amount of enemies that have been spawning is fine. Okay, so let's go increased. Let's just go increase fizz damage, fuck it. Oh, we got 2. Wait a second, that's not correct. That's not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to pick anything except for skill points there. Okay, so there is like a small bug, I guess, with the pack spawning, but that's okay. We'll get to that in a second. So, holy. Okay, with the generating paths and walls and all of that stuff, all of that shenanigans, the width between walls. What if we make this 600? That's right, 600. So it's halfway between what we had it before and what we have it currently. Oh, sorry. I was playing with my coffee. It had foamed up. It has foamies on the top. It has foamies. Okay, so we still have enemies spawning on the outside, which I guess is not a surprise, considering I don't know what it uses to calculate or work out how to generate enemies. And we can test this by opening the behaviors. Source modules behaviors. Okay, and then we're looking at behaviors. We would like to oh wait, no, it's not even in there. I think it's under the consts file. Because we have like aggro distance, right? Yeah, aggro range. If I just make this 1, so you have to be hella close, we can have a very close look at what can we look at closely? We can closely look at the formation that they make and how they end up on the outside of the floor thing, I guess. Now, obviously, we do have some bugs too. Okay, so that's fine. This is fine. That is not fine. That's fine. This is not fine. That's probably fine. So like this one, you have 2 spawning on the same one. Oh yeah, this is a problem. Like, we have them like... okay, that is a problem here. So these corners, they like don't have they don't have a spawn point thing, which is because basically in the pathing it goes here and then straight up, and so this location here it is like one big chunk. Okay, so this one is wrong again. Unless this is the corner one. Are these the corner ones that get stuck on the outside? Okay, let's see if... Wait, 2 weapon mods? I do not. Okay, so... Yeah, so this one's on the outside again. So we can almost consistently have a whole pack that spawns outside. Yeah, here we are. Here we are again. This one's got double. How did they spawn in the same spot though? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this spawning pack stuff because there's clearly some stuff wrong, and this is where I've realized I have forgotten to delete the old end point, and so oh shit, they do come alive. That's cool. And so we have multiple endpoints just chilling around. Wait. How have we ended up at the same endpoint again? That was the same as last time. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, so this is fine, but like, yeah, okay, corners are an issue. Corners are definitely an issue. Wait, this was hella short. What the? Oh, this is the corner problem. I see. Hey, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Because like, if we have lots of corners, yeah, so this is a leftover endpoint. That's fine. This is another leftover point. Okay, we definitely need to delete those. Oh, is this why I got two weapons last time? Okay. Okay, so currently at least the spacing here, like we can't have more than maybe 3 packs wide currently. I think this is okay. I think it's fine to have that be true. Okay, do we have a... we got 1 weapon mod there, so that's interesting. Okay, let's save. Okay, enemy spawner. So behaviors can get out of here. Behaviors. Oh my god. I just told behaviors to get out of here and what do? I fucking close it and then open it right back up. Okay, spawning. How does spawning work? Generate material. Enemy bundle. Spawn enemy pack. Okay. So we get the floor, that's fine. We get Smargy, that's alright. Okay, so for each event, we roll the pack size. Depending on the floor, the pack size gets bigger or smaller. I'm wondering, do we need more parameters for this? Anyway, so step is equal to 50, which I think is like the separation, I would have to guess. For 0 to pack size, okay, yeah, so minimum pack size, maximum, that's fine. Oh, by step. Wait a second. Wait. Enemies. Okay, here's enemies. how does pack size work? So that's fine. So floor 1 to 10 is 5 to 8 enemies. Yeah, so 5 to 8 enemies. Wait, so pack size is already 5 to 8 enemies, and this minimum is pack size multiplied by 0.2 multiplied by step, and step is 50, so 20% of 50. Okay. I think I get this. Is this min and max placing them? Yeah, x offset, y offset. They both take the minimum. Pack size. Rarity, enhanced, upgraded, normal, enemy type, that's fine. Okay, then we spawn at spawn translation plus the offset. And then if the y offset is less than the max, then we increase it. Otherwise, we increase the x offset and we reset the minimum back to, or like set y offset back to the minimum. Is that correct? Pretty cool. So so y offset, x offset. So like I think the purpose of this was try to get them to like spawn in a grid based on the number of like, yeah, in like a big square. So we have pack size here. Hang on. So 0 to pack size, so that goes over each enemy, each enemy in the pack, and this whole thing goes over all of the packs. Pack size okay, what if that's right, a big what if. What if, so at the moment we have we created the floor, that's fine, player's fine. Okay, so the enemy spawn pack, what does it have in it? So enemy spawn pack. Okay, so it has a translation, but maybe it should also have a spawnable area, and this is also a vector, and that's going to be like a square that they are able to spawn in, and that way we can make that. Okay. So if I do that, and we head back to walls, so this new path. Okay, so this means this new path here, what does it return? It has okay, hang on, let's move path into its own thing, because path really needs to be its own thing at the moment, and like it's kind of confusing having some of path stuff in the floor handler and some of the path stuff happening in the wall file. And so if we just move all the path stuff into the path area, hopefully we have no issues. That is the hope. Because at the moment the walls have the path and you're like, what is going on? Why do you have the path, eh? Okay, so basically we still want path to have a resource. Maybe it'll be a plugin as well. Use Bevy prelude, that one. We also have Pubstruct. Let's go path plugin. Then we go implement plugin for the path plugin. And then we go fn build and self that takes an app, a mutable reference of app. Then we go self dot add. No, sorry, insert resource, and we pass in path. But now we'll just do like the default path thing, and maybe a system, don't know yet. Which means I would like to move this above all of those, both of those things. We save it here. We need to add this to the file tree. So we open up here, we just go pubmod path, save this, delete that. Oh, sorry, close it. We don't delete it. What's going on here? No method insert resource. Add resource? No. Insert resource. What? Wait a second. Yeah, it is insert resource. Oh, it's app. God damn it. Okay, so insert resource. Insert non-send resource. What? Insert resource, please. Wait a second. Wait a second. Can I, in-game, let's go let mut RNG equals thread RNG. Can I then go dot insert non-send resource when we pass an RNG? Cannot find thread RNG. We just need to import that, and that is here. Paste this here, save. Ooh. Wait. If we can do that, doesn't that solve half of our problems? Half of our problems actually just solved. Non-send resource. Hang on, I need to have a read of this, because, like, if I can do this, like, what is the limitations? Like, why would you not do this? docsrs bevy. Okay, so bevy. That is the library we're using. Okay, so we're looking for no results side face. I haven't even typed anything yet. Anyway, insert underscore non send resource. Oh, there's two of them. Which one do I pick? Oh shit, it might lead me down the wrong path if I click the wrong one. Insert's a non-sender resource, then usually want to use insert research, but there are some special cases where resource cannot be sent across threads. Can we get some like what's the, can we get some more information? Like, do they have an example or an explanation? Examples. What are we looking for? We're looking for, would it be under tools? Gamepad viewer, scene viewer. Oh, this is that scenes thing. Scene handler. Oh, I think it's the scenes thing anyway. Scene load check. Ooh. Interesting. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so we're looking for the see what, like, this is not it. Async compute. External source, external thread. Oh, they use RNG here. Hang on. Setup. We do that. We have a new thread that has RNG with a seed. I mean, it loops over start time, duration, time elapsed, spinning for duration, simulating, doing hard work, or simulating, and then we send back a variable between 0 and 2000, and we insert the stream receiver. Wait. Where did this variable come from? Oh, it's just Rx. And then we get the stream receiver. So from the stream, we tried to go over the stream, we send a stream event, spawn text, event reader. So this reads the stream event, and stream event is this, and per frame await event. Move text. So this spawns new text every time this loop returns. Crossbeam channel instead of STD, as STC receiver is not sync. Crossbeam channel. Hang on. Okay, so sure, this is cool. I did get a little bit distracted from it, but it is cool. And this is just from the random crate, which is fine. What is async compute? Load assets. Sure. Spawn tasks. Okay, so we get an async compute task pool. Iterate over the number of cubes cubed. And then you start a thread that has an RNG for each thread. Handle tasks. Setup environment. Okay, this is not quite what we're looking for, but it is interesting that their examples for RNG have them spawning RNG like I do currently each and every time. Diagnostics, asset, app, custom loop, drag and drop. I want to have a look at that custom loop because we might end up using that. Log layers, logs, no renderer, plugin group, return after run, thread pool resources, without winit. Oh, spicy. Okay, so this is custom loop. So you have your runner that takes in set my runner, or your runner to my runner, and for every time you put a new line into the console, you get the input from the world, and you make the input equal what you've put in, and you update the app, and the update is just printing to the console. This might be useful. This could be useful. I'm gonna close it. We're gonna close it. Okay, so print message plugins. Implement plugin, print message plugin. What is this? Info state.message. What will state.message? This is an example plugin, wait duration. Okay. Let me close that. What is this? Oh, 2 plugin groups are included in Bevy, default and minimal plugins, default and Hello World plugins. Adding plugin group allows all plugins in the group. By default, you can also modify a plugin group, such as disabling plugins like so. Um, hmm. Add plugins. Task pool. Number of threads 4. Oh, thread pool resource, right? We already did this. Hello. Holy. Wait. Look at this. Look. Your name is almost the same color as the background of my browser. Let me refresh this, or like open up a new one so it will be a color that is actually readable. Oh wait, it doesn't update. Okay, never mind. I'll just have to know the person with no name on my chat is you. That's hilarious. How's enemy spawns going? They are going all right, but basically, I reduced the aggro range so that I could see what their spawn formation looked like, and essentially, whenever we hit a corner, there is two problems. Whenever we hit a corner, there was two problems. One is the corner, there was just a whole lack of enemies, and the corner is also the biggest space that the player has to move in, so having no enemies there does feel kind of weird. And the second thing, so there was three things, and the second thing was almost always there was one pack that spawned outside of the path, even when I made it bigger, like the width of the area you can play in. So that's what I was kind of fixing. And then the third problem was sometimes the packs would two packs of enemies that are spawning out the same area that spawn on top of each other, and that's not too ideal. You'll change it? You tried to actually I didn't even know you could customize your name color. That's cool. But yeah, very good. Very good job. It worked. Like effectively, I can't see it. Oh yeah, so yeah, I was trolling a little bit when I was questioning why they were spawning at the beginning, because I already knew, and I know that's a bit troll, but that's just because the spawn code, if it didn't, it defaults to 00, and so if it doesn't find a valid path to spawn at, you'll just spawn at 00, which is where you start a new floor. So that was a bit of a troll, yeah. But yeah, I'm changing that anyway, since what we want at the moment is as soon as we spawn the level, we're going to populate it with all of the enemies instead of just gradually spawning them, and that way we can better manually shape the experience that the player goes through. Yeah. Yeah, I had everyone fooled. Even myself. No, not really. Yeah, sure. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so what had happened is I was working out how to. Well, I was moving path to its own thing, because I decided that when we call it to spawn an enemy pack, we should give it an area that it can spawn in, and nothing outside of that, and that way we won't run into issues where they spawn outside of the map, essentially. And that's when I ran into I was trying to insert the path here. I was trying to do this function, but it auto-completed to this insert non-send resource, and I was currently my problem with RNG is that I have to create a new thread every time, and so I can't have it deterministic throughout the whole game, because each time I get a random number, I just spawn a new RNG thread and that's it, GG. And so it's like fully RNG and there's no seeds or anything, which is kind of sad because I like to have deterministic RNG, and so when I found this, I was like, shit, is this the solution? And so we're looking through the examples they have on Bevy because they weren't very helpful in here on what it does. So it inserts a non-send resource to the app, and you're like, all right, but like, and then like they like some special cases you want it, and I'm like, sure, but like, what's the downsides? And I'm trying to find that out. I was gonna say that would be a fun to keep just as an Easter egg thing. I certainly can. Like, if like I can simply say if the player's like halfway through the map, let's say, I just start spawning enemies at 0-0. That would be funny. Maybe I will just uncomment that part and add it back in. Okay, so there, whatchamacallit. I don't know what section I would find this non-send resource insert. So I'm just kind of like blindly clicking through their examples until we run into something that might be what we want. None of this is looking promising. Like, do they have... Oh yeah, they do have a table of contents. I might just have to look at the issues. Like, all this example stuff is good, but I find more often than not, you're going to learn a lot more if you just search the issues rather than anything they've made, which is, I guess, an interesting thing to come to, like result, conclusion. Because originally I thought this external source of data on an external thread was like gonna be what we need, but it kinda is, but it's not. It doesn't use this non-send resource, because essentially they just create this loop that just, it does have RNG inside it with a seed, and it does like generate random things just constantly, I guess. And then it spits out a number, like, I suppose, and then you get it based on the events. But like, I kind of need the opposite. Like, yeah, like if I was able to have an RNG seed that's on a different thread, and then I could query it without it like without like having it just continuously generating numbers and having like a bajillion events of stream receiver, then maybe it'll be useful, because then I just query the thread whenever I need a new random number. But that seems like a very long way around of just like every loop. If an array, yeah, seems like a long way around what I did in my other game, where I have RNG with a C, let's say, and then I have an array of like, I think it's like 500 random numbers, and then inside where I have the 500 random numbers, I just have a function of get f32, and it tracks like, it like increments the f32, the index you are at on the random numbers, and then once you get to like halfway through or something, the next loop, it will replace all the ones that you have used, and that way you have like threaded RNG that's deterministic. And that's kind of what I was gonna do for this one. But if we have this non-send resource thing, like if it works the same with not much downside, and I can just use RNG just raw, then that would be pretty pog. But I haven't found shit about it, so who knows? Who really knows? Dynamic ECS. What does that mean? I'll read that in a second because I'm interested. Non-deterministic system order. That we already knew. Send and receive events. Well, we already do that. Games. Input. Shaders. We don't need shaders, sadly. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like we're not going to find it in the examples here. At least not easily if it is somewhere in here. Okay, so if we scroll up, we go into issues. Let's have a look at what we opened. So non-deterministic system order. This pair of systems have ambiguous as there are data access conflicts. There's no order between them. So reads A and writes A. This pair of conflicting data systems was resolved with explicit ordering with the after. Ambiguous with adds one to be ambiguous with. This system will conflict with all of our writing systems, but we've silenced it. Silence is ambiguity with adds one to be. This should only be done in case of clear false positives. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, right, say adds one to B, doubles B. What is saturating add? Is this wait, B. Is that a function they made? B as a U size. Wait. Yeah, what is a saturating add? Is this something I should be using? Computes A plus B. Saturating at numeric bounds. Note that unlike most intrains, this is safe to call. It does not require unsafe block. Therefore, implementations must not require the user to hold up safety in variations, stipulations, versions of interest, etc. What? What does this mean though? Saturating integer addition computes self plus right hand side, saturating at the numeric bounds instead of overflowing. Oh, that's fucking pog. That is very pog. Saturating at. Nice. Oh yeah, this is the dynamic stuff, so is it actually anything interesting? So string with a component ID, then component info. I feel like docs like this are purposely trying to overcomplicate explanations. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I guess, yeah. Like, yeah, it's kind of hard, because, like, you can either do, like, the simple explanation or the one that actually fully explains it, or you can have both, and, like, they all have downsides that are, like, both bad and good. So this is dynamic ECS. What does that mean, though? This seems like a lot of work. What is going on here? Like, they have a little bit of unsafe. Q. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to, owning pointers. What are we going back to C++? I mean, this is like some stuff I don't need. I don't need to know this. If I really need whatever this is, then we'll come back to it. Okay, so we're looking for non-send resource. Nothing. How? Okay, non-send resource with no lower cases. A non-send mut is allowed to run in the wrong thread while used in a param set. Ooh. Okay, so doesn't talk about sendness, sure. Doesn't document panics. Okay, here we are. We're getting somewhere. Commands have no insert method. Safe Rust or no Rust lol. I hear embedded spaces have to use unsafe in moderation, but I'm gaming. I imagine you could do it with Safe Rust. I mean, like, I have done a lot of unsafe Rust in my time, and like it is very useful. Like especially when you're using Vulkan, like it's something Volcano allows you to avoid because using the Volcano library, it handles all the unsafe stuff for you, and so you don't have to deal with it. Like the reason embedded have to do unsafe is like it's a fundamental thing, I believe. Like holy, it's been too long since I did an unbedded, but essentially like yeah, like yeah, like I guess like for high level applications like I'm doing here, like I usually try to avoid unsafe because I'm like, why am I trying to do something that does like almost definitely doesn't need to be unsafe? And obviously with that dynamic component system example, they were trying to do some very unique situation stuff, and so unsafe may be the only way to have it fairly nice, I suppose, to work with. And yeah, I think it's because embedded is but yeah, sure. Like I because like the reason with embedded is you don't have the standard Rust stuff, not full embedded at least. And so you have to like make your own like integers and stuff. Which yeah, I don't know. It's been too long to really have any real comment about it at this point, I suppose. Vulkan is C, right? I remember you said it was an open source, but I couldn't find it on GitHub. Yeah, so Vulkan is C. Yeah, it is C. And like they use bind gen to bind it. So if we have a look at this, so let's go Ash. Oh, it might not pop up. I might need Ash RS. It looks like I do. So, Ash RS. Basically, where do they get the code from? Like, I should be able to see where they get the code from through this. Here we are, Ash RS. Okay, so where do you get wait, have they changed this? Wait, this is not it. This is not what we're looking for. What? What is this even? What does it do? Rust crates to interact with. This is not what we're looking for. Wait. Was it called something weird? I swear it was just Ash RS and that's it. And it's like the... Oh, you know what? Let's just go from the docs. Ash. Here we are, Ash. And then we go repository. But yeah, it's from C, and anything we import from a non-Rust language, it has to be in unsafe because we can't guarantee the non-Rust language is safe. Is it the generator? Yeah, Vulkan headers. Here we are. Yeah, here we are. The Cronus group. They'll have all the Vulkan things. Because yeah, most of the Vulkan stuff is just essentially headers that can talk to the drivers that your computer runs on. Yeah, the Cronus group people, they have all the Vulkan and OpenGL stuff. But this is where you'll find all your source code and stuff like that. Just seeing what they're up to. Oh, some delicious Spurvy. Oh, I'm getting the itch to go do some shaders. Oh, that'll be nice. I mean, I do plan on using some custom shaders for my game here for like particle effects and cool stuff. Through Bevy, I think they allow you to customize the rendering stuff, so that's gonna be interesting when we get up to that part. Man, they have a bunch of stuff here. I don't know how much of it's... I mean, I guess most of it's used to like... Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Vulkan headers is C++ apparently, not even just C, according to GitHub. Is it actually? Well, I guess it has CMake, so possibly. Oh yeah, it is either or, don't worry. Yeah. Ooh, yummy. Yummy Vulkan. Okay, commands have no insert send method. Ref cell. What went wrong? Expected no error actual. Create non-send. With a command because it would require sending a resource from one thread to another. Systems can only run on any thread when you call insert that is initializing the resource on a thread that is not the main thread when the command is run inserts. Okay, hang on. So we have... Okay, so this is obviously not getting us very far. So what happens if we try to access this resource? Wait. Does it even compile? Have I compiled it after putting it here? Missing spawnable area. All right, I haven't done that yet either. So for handler 52. Spawn area. We'll just go vector splat. We'll just go 10 by 10 for now. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it is oh my god. Where is enemy? Here it is. So here we are, spawnable. We're missing an N. Okay, so what happens if... Oh my god. Wait. Spawnable area, and I have spawnable area. Did I still... Oh. Sick. There we go. So, I guess like we're checking one, does it run? Hello, Curify. Welcome to the stream. we have been up to not game development almost. Yeah. Okay, so it's running, that's fine. You probably try to access it. So let's say when we're generating walls, instead of having we have RNG here, right? Path. Do we use RNG? RNG. Yeah, so instead of having RNG here, if we instead, so generate, well, we don't generate path here anyway, god damn it. Generate wall. Do we not, wait, hang on, this is the path. Generate walls from the path, and then path is here. Are we passing the path from the generate wall event? Last path position. You redeemed water. A water gulp. I suppose we can consume some water. Wait. Drinky time. Fucking hell. Say is posture check. Oh my god. I'm fucking. Oh, well, you got free water there. Holy. All over the place today. It says posture check. Okay, is this it? Is this the thing? That is not the thing. Posture checks here. Oh, that is the thing. Okay, so we're gonna put this. Let's put this. Sorry, I'm trying to work out where to put posture check today. I think there will be fine. 20 minutes. It shouldn't be too loud with any luck. I'll lower it even further. No, I have to pay for it, otherwise. Unethical otherwise. How come you never... Yeah. So rude. So rude. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah, we're trying to get the RNG. So oh, here we are, generate path. Wait, we already had that. What do we call that in law handler? Here we are, generate path. Okay, so if we go RNG and then we go, wait, no, this doesn't work because, oh yeah, it does. So if we try to get that resource over here, so we go resource mutt red RNG, then we pass that to the generate path function, go and mutt of RNG, and then for we need to import it. Actually, it might just be RNG capitals. Yeah, it looks like it's just RNG capitals, so the parameter here is RNG, and then generating the wall. Why? Oh my god, hang on. This is why I'm trying to put path in its own thing, because I have no idea where this generate path function is. Generate path. That's another instance we call it. It comes from wall. So wall has generate path for some reason. And if we slot RNG into here, which is a mutable reference of just straight up RNG, then we get rid of that. Okay, so if I make that the red RNG, Cannot find thread RNG. That's fine because we can just go red RNG. Okay. Alright. I'm in the range of area that I am out of my depth, so what is the RNG type actually? I actually have zero clue. I really should just look it up because at the moment I'm just doing random stuff until it lands. RNGs. Okay, so thread RNG is from RNGs with an S. Okay. So RNGs thread RNG, and then we need to add the same to wall. Save that there. Now is it fine? No. Okay, so the trait resource. Alright, because we haven't made it a resource. But we imported it as a resource without any issue. Hang on. So wait. So if we go like pub struct game RNG, and this just has thread RNG inside of it, and then when we're sending a non-send resource, we go game RNG, and then we just pass RNG to it. So thread RNG comes from RNGs. Thread RNG, save this. We need to make this into a resource. Okay, so alright, maybe this is not possible. Yeah. Okay, floor handle 44. Alright, yeah, so we need to grab that from the game. So we go game, then we go game RNG, then we pass it and we grab the game RNG instead. That means wall needs game RNG as well. And the parameter is a game RNG. Then here we can go let mut RNG is equal to RNG.0. Make this public. I guess. I feel like I have to do it too. Yeah. Just do it when you notice the model looking too comfy. That's so rude. Am I not allowed to be comfy? I mean, it's probably better for my health. My healthiness. Yeah, okay, so the tray resource is not implemented for game RNG. That was expected. So what is the full error when we do resource? When we make it derive resource? Yeah, okay. So it's because RNG has no safety. Okay, next thing. Okay, next attempt. So we're gonna forget about that function because it has led us down a path that is not making progress to the game, and that's fine. It was nice knowing it exists. Maybe in the future we'll be like, oh, I remember playing around with that insert non-send resource, and maybe by that point we'll like know what exactly to use it for. So make sure it compiles. So there is something I want to have a look at. We need to get rid of the imports. Save it here, save it there. What is this? So what's 38 plus 37? Calculator. 38 plus 37 minus 60. Wait, I'm gonna BRB for 40 seconds. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hi. Okay, so now that we removed all those, does it compile? It does. Well, to be honest, usually I move around this laptop, then miss the endings of streams just play because I fell asleep. Fair enough. Like, if you ever miss, yeah, that's fair. Like, that's all chill. No worries. Okay, so what were we testing? Nothing. We just put it back to the default. Okay, cool. That's good. Now, something I did want to look into, which is still related to RNG, but hopefully a bit more on track. Wait, what? Wait. I swear that was Bevy RNG. Yeah, here we are. Bevy Rand, Bevy RNG. Well, this one's more updated earlier, but these are actually like good. What is Bevy Rand? Bevy Rand is a plugin to provide integration of Rand ecosystem in an ECS friendly way. Provides a wrapper. That's fine. It becomes possible to have determination with the usage of integrated PRNGs in a way that will work with multi-threading and also avoids pitfalls as well as unstable query iteration order. This looks good. That's fine. It also makes games harder to test and prevents advanced techniques as deterministic lockstep. Is this what they use for the Path of Exile? Deterministic lockstep. Deterministic lockstep is a method of a networking system from one computer to another by sending only inputs. Okay, so it's just having deterministic in your game. Yeah, just by having deterministic. Hey, I've read this article. Yeah. I've read this article before. Yeah, this just goes on about TCP and UDP and all of that. Yeah, that's fine. You play a lot of PV? I have played a lot of Path of Exile. Like this is my time played on this install. 1,801 hours and 46 minutes. And this install is maybe a year old, probably less than a year old, and it's gone up like 500 hours in the last like a month or two. So yeah, I do play a lot of Path of Exile to definitely an unhealthy degree. Although I haven't played any today, so, you know, one step to redemption. Here we come. Okay, so we don't care about randomness. We know why it's good. We know deterministic is good. That's fine. entropy. This is how random works. That's good. Concepts. Global entropy. That's fine. Global entropy is the main resource for providing global entropy sources. Can only be accessed via ResMart if looking for generating random numbers from it. As RNG core only exposes immutable reference self methods. As a result, working with the immutable resource of global entropy T means the system has access to it. Yes, PoE is very much like a drug. Like, basically what happens is I get my 500 plus hours in for each league, and then for the next 2 or 3 weeks after I've stopped playing it because I don't know what I find fun in it anymore, just the dopamine level difference it's too great, and I end up just not feeling great. You feel the same about some games. You think you hit 2k hours in Destiny 2 recently. PoE is kinda co-op. It's most certainly definitely a single player game, and you can play co-op, and they've done a lot of things to make co-op actually a lot better than it used to be. So yeah, it's not really, it's optional. I don't really know how to draw equivalents. I guess it's kind of I remember in Destiny 1, this could be wrong though, that you could play Destiny solo, but then you could also just play Destiny with your friends, and it was kind of optional, and if you did, you'd share loot and stuff. It's kind of like that, but for an action RPG. It's very in-depth and complex, and there's a lot of builds, a lot of variety. It's just there's so much about it that makes it so addicting, I guess, and good. It's a good game. It's a very good game. Okay, so all of this is fine. Using Baby Rand. Oops. Very simple to quite complex to use cases, all depending on one cares about deterministic output or not. Firstly, Baby Rand, and either Bet Rand Core or Rand in your cargo terminal to bring both components and PRNGs you want to use, along with any various traits, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so you have either the Rand Core or the PRNG, or both, I guess, as well as Baby Rand. Registering PRNG to use with Baby Rand, so... Oh, I see. Okay, basic usage. The simplest use case is global entropy directly for all random number generations, though this doesn't limit how well systems using global entropy can be parallelized. All systems that access global entropy will run serially to each other. That's, I guess, to be expected if you're always requesting a mutable version of a resource. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay. Alright, so what's their other thing? So forking RNGs. Games that allow co-op are really fun when it's a teamwork game and not PvP. Destiny has a mix of everything, but you could run solo or run the same stuff with people. It's slightly harder to compensate. Yeah, for sure. I am probably the same. I haven't really gotten into... I'm gonna go with progression games that have PvP, and if I have, I've avoided the PvP part. Yeah, I did play a lot of Overwatch before it got cut by becoming Overwatch 2, and a lot of Valorant as well. And those are fun in their own right, but it's like there's a limit to the fun. Because like if you're doing a solo, it kind of sucks sometimes, and sometimes it's kind of cool, but like most of the time it's kind of like average, and you don't get that juicy progression of like having your character be more powerful over time. But yeah, co-op is very fun. Although it's a little bit like weird because Path of Exile leveling, like it can take like the quickest I've done it is like 5.5 hours, and at League start it takes like 8 hours. But if you do co-op, it means the enemies have more HP, and having 2 players is, I guess, technically like double the damage, but it really isn't. And so playing through the campaign at a League start where time is a lot more valuable, because of the game market, it kind of doesn't really work if you're wanting to be competitive in terms of getting a lot of money fast to like make your builds before they get ridiculously expensive. Because doing the campaign co-op does add anywhere from, I guess, like 2 to 6 or 8 hours even, depending on how well you both know how to play the game. But yeah, in mapping is pretty fun. Like at the end game part, it's pretty chill. Like you just hop over and you're like, oh, can I join the map? And they're like, yeah. And then you go help them clear the map, and they get more rewards from having you in the team. And that part's pretty pog. But yeah, I went off on a little like, well, we have 40 seconds left. Let me get ready to pause it with 1 second left. Hello. Nom nom nom. Nom. I ate the second timer. Okay, we have 30 seconds. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, shit. Okay. Plus 20 minutes. Let's go. Oh. Alright. Another 20 minutes of posture. You do that with the microwave too? Stop it from beeping. Yeah. Yup. Okay, so what is this forking RNG? For seeding entropy components from global source, it is best to make use of forking instead of generating the seed value directly. Global entropy can only exist as a singular instance, so when forking it normally, always fork as entropy component instances. Yeah, I wonder if there's some similarities there or not, like, spicy. Okay, so what is this forking thing? Okay, so commands. Oh yeah, hang on. So we have the global, which is the global entropy that we've inserted, like they have suggested, as a plugin. Sure, as a plugin. And you grab it, set up source, so you add in the source. What is source? Oh, source is a tag. So they tag a global fork. Okay, and then what? Entropy components can be seeded / forked from other entropy components as well. What is this? This is like entropy breeding. Like you like breed the main one to make a child one, and then child one makes another child one. Yeah, that's what's going on here with source and without NPC. And they're making a new one for NPC. Okay, for both global entropy and entropy components, one can fork an inner PRG instance to use directly or pass into the methods with fork inner. Okay, enabling determinism. Determinism relies not just how the RNG is seeded, but how the system's gripped. Yeah, okay, I might have to do this as well. Same source entities will run serially to each other, but if you can separate entities into different groups that do not overlap with each other, systems can run parallel, overall must be taken care, blah blah blah. We know all of this. Let me that's funny you ask. That is hilarious that you ask. It's like we got our tasks there, and then yeah, look at these tasks. Yum yum yum. I just like drag it over here. Ooh. I wonder what this website is. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if I've used Trello before. Like, can someone help me? Yeah, I have used Trello before. I am currently using Trello. Yeah. Did you yeah. Yeah, Trello's pretty sick. Using it to plan out a project of mine is great so far. Yeah, yeah, I liked it a lot more before it became what is it, owned by like the Atlas Assassin or whatever it's called, that it is now. Because like logging in takes like 4 times as long because you have to like put your email in and then it like checks like where the email came from or something, and then it goes to the Atlas Assassin site and it's like log in with your Atlas Assassin username and password. I'm like, what the? And you put your password in and it's like, oh yes, that's correct, let me send you back to the Trello, and then you get back to the Trello and then you can do Trello things. Nope, no paid plans. Those types of website loops, like yeah, like they've probably done it all right because like essentially I guess what happened is like the people that are making it originally, they had their own database with logins, and when they moved over to Atlas Assistant or whatever it's called, they had everyone like redo a bunch of their accounts, and so I guess they just moved it onto their own database by doing it through their own website, and so they just made a little redirect thing instead of trying to integrate it with how the Trello made it, and so they didn't have to edit the Trello code, I suppose. Yeah, using it for projects is very good. It's very nice. Okay, so that's fine. This example provided tests repo demonstrates 2 different types of parallelism and deterministic outputs. So check out to see how one might achieve determinism. Okay, let's have a look at their examples. So, maybe rand with the rand cha-cha, rand cha-cha, and the y rand, and they use that. Or they use the rand cha-cha and the y rand, which is the same. Well, it's the same, they just imported it differently. I thought they were going to give us 2 different examples. Features. Okay, so I guess we'll have a look. Before we commit to anything wild, we'll have a look. So there's a few things I look for when I'm looking at crate I'm gonna potentially use. So obviously they've written a lot and it seems pretty logical, and at very least they know where to find the information because they've either copy pasted the deterministic stuff, or they've like based, if they've written this, which I bet they have, they know how determinism works and all that's required, so that's cool. So how like how active is it and does it work? Generic versus concrete types, global source plugin intro probability. Have a look at this. Rand book. They have a book? Please update. Oh, wait. Does it? Is it like limited to a certain Bevy version? That could be bad. That could be bad. Okay, so Bevy Rand, Rust version, workspace Bevy. 0.12. That's the current one, isn't it? 0.12? Or is it 12.1 at the moment? We are on 12.1. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I guess this is a downside, having to wait for them to update it. Or like I used to do with some of the Winit stuff is, if they're taking too long to update it, I just, I guess, fork their thing and update it myself. It's almost as bad as loading the page many times before showing the client side stuff, so you have to press back like 100 times to go back to the previous page. Didn't even realize that was Trello at the bottom though, lol. Yeah, that means I have done a good job at, I guess, customizing it just enough to make it look not Trello. Okay, so this seems good enough, like, seems pog enough. Let's have a look at this. So RNG sources are not needed to the game level, but also plugin crate level. How plugin crate level? Yeah, okay. So this is a lot of like quality of life stuff, like for beginners, create a handbook for more detailed explanation. Okay, yeah, this one, it hasn't been, it will probably work fine. It'll probably work well even. Because 4 months ago, pretty good. Okay, what was that other Bevy rant? Because there was one other crate that was like pretty, very similar. Yeah, Bevy RNG and also Bevy this one. No, Bevy RNG hasn't been open since, updated since 2021, so maybe it's broken. This one, Bevy PRNG. Oh, this is just the other crate I was referencing, that's fine. I think this one might just be a dead repo. 3 years ago, this example. Yeah. I mean, like, yep, okay. Yeah, no free marketing. That's right. That is right. Okay, I'll keep this in mind. I will need to go through and make sure yeah. So something I have been slowly doing as we go through it is making sure the systems are running in a certain order, and like that's both out of necessity for some things, especially like events, as well as determinism. So at some point we'll have to do the rest. Holy. You may or may not be downloading PathVector. God damn. It's gonna be wild. Well, yeah. If you are even like slightly serious about playing some PoE, there's probably two things to recommend. One is start your character in the league, which is currently called Affliction League. It's no different from Standard League other than you get access to all the new stuff. So if you do get into it, you will benefit a lot from having your character already in Affliction League. And then the other one is, if you don't want to get cucked while playing the game, like getting like absolutely smashed by the enemies, like finding a league start build online that you follow is probably the second one, but like you can also not do that if you're ready to like have trouble and die a lot while leveling, which is fine and it's part of the game. But yeah, like something in Curify threatened once upon a time, a few streams ago, was that redeeming like forcing me to play some Path of Exile on stream. And the interesting word there is forcing, because you know Path of Exile is pretty fucking good. Oh no, long. Recommending a league start build for brand new players controversial. No, it's not. I mean, sure. I mean, TM. It looks kind of like Dota if you're allowed to leave the map and explore. Sure. Sure, like they both have the dark, grimy visual aspect, especially at the beginning, so yep. Agreed. Kinda does. Go so far as you can, read the tooltips and know. Yeah. Find out anything with the POE key. Yeah. Yeah, going in blind is probably going to be the most fun. Yeah, read tutorials is good. I think pressing H brings up the tutorial menu with all the necessary information for learning parts of the game. It certainly doesn't have all of the parts, but has most of the fundamentals. Yeah. Panel hasn't been updated. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a small side thing. I need to see what is outdated, because if it hasn't updated in 7 years, we're gonna have to have a look at what's wrong with it. So we're loading the game. There's two or three. I don't know. I think it keeps it in game fairly updated. Let's have a look. COVID destroyed their dev plans, possibly. Possibly. Or should I get my ridiculous skill out? Or I should get my ridiculous skill out. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load. Am I dropping frames? I am not. I am not dropping flames. GG says in-game help panel is out of date because 1% of people ever open it in every league. Well, it'll be slightly more than 1% if I get someone else to open it. Or many. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Rage Vortex, I think. So like this is my character here. There's a lot here. Just ignore all of this. This is much later in the game. But let me just slap that in there. And I need to grab my weapon. Sorry, I'm just showing you my flashy weapon before we look at the tutorial. I need to put that one in there. Yeah, so I have a ridiculous build where my AoE is literally the whole entire screen, and this is a very end game thing. Very ridiculous. Anyway, let's have a look at this help panel. This H is achievements, okay. Is it F7, did you say? Wait, what's the help menu option? Also play on Vulkan renderer, very good, especially on if you're on Linux, definitely Vulkan renderer. Oh, you have no idea what it is. Yeah, I thought it was H. It's like H for help, but I guess maybe not input. Toggle highlight objects. Inventory. Oh, here we are. Wait, I swear I just saw it. No, I'm seeing things. Button next to Berserk. What? Confused. Wait, where's the help screen? Oh, here, help menu. Oh, it's a semicolon at the moment. Semicolon. Yeah. Go on Windows because my university software. I will still use Vulkan if I can. Yep. Vulkan version of R6 Siege, and it runs smoother, but not much different other than smoother feeling. Yeah. Vulkan's really good on Linux and Windows. You want to be on, yeah, that's fine. There's no issues there. Holy shit. Oh, this is important one. Customer support. Ha ha ha. But yeah, so semicolon. So this is a help panel, and it like goes through all the stuff. You'll need to know all of this eventually. Like I guess this one's probably the main one, the skill gem basics. Well, look, it can scroll. like reading through all this and looking at the cool little animations. Wow, look how pixelated that is. Look, the fireballs have pixels around them when they explode. There's some other gem stuff which probably important. Oh, they mentioned orbs of regrets, rarity. That's cool. Wow, they cover a lot of things here. What the? Wait, what's this? This false advertising. This is like if you played very very early on, you got this skin for this item, where it like looks like an actual shirt. Keck W. Oh shit. This is also important. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is some old skill tree stuff. Holy. I wonder what engine they used for it. Yeah, they made their own engine using C++. Yeah, but like, look at this. That's amazing. Look, they even tell you how the multipliers work. Oh, wait. What the? I didn't know they told you how the multiply. Look, base life, maximum life. This calculation from up here, and then total. Oh my god. Wait, I did not expect this. What the? Hey, it talks about the more and less stuff. This is why a game, like the increase, decrease, more and less, it's as important as this. Look, they've highlighted the more and less. Damn. That's pretty pock. Acrobatics. Oh, shit. That's cool. Look at these trees, then. They're nice and cute. Look, they even have, like, the middle thing. Wait, what is this? What is this? What is... This is like a cluster jewel, but it's not. Yeah, but like, look at this shape. Look at this shape. Sorry, I'm just bewildered by these old skill tree things, because the skill tree hasn't looked like that in a billion years, and I'm like, what the? Hey, look, it's the wheel. What is blue? There's a blue one in there. There's a different wheel, don't worry. Don't worry. Yummy. Oh, flasks. Flasks are very important. Wait, does the life flask really look like this? Hang on. Large life flask. Do I have one of those? Oh no. Do I have one of those? Large. Here's a large. That's what a large life flask. Wait. Was that a large one? Large life flask. Oh my god, it's so different. Like, this is a large life flask now. It's like this like pentagram kind of deal. And this one's just like a chub. It's a chubby life flask. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, look at this chubby. What is this? Oh god damn. They changed the life and mana flasks. That's cool. Yeah, look at it. It's all chubby. I love the chubby life flask. Oh yeah, this is important as well. Nice. Wait. This is not free to play. This is not like... Okay, this is where the tutorial ends and the money flows in, I guess. Luckily it's not pay to win at all. Oh look, they explain some of the conditions. That's Pog. Holy. That's pretty sick. Strong boxes. Whoa. Wait, why is there 3? Wait. Jewelers, artisans, and arcanists. Oh shit. I thought these were all the same because they have the same, like, box. Well, shit, I've been scammed my whole life. Yeah. Currency. Currency. There's no gold in this game. 0 gold. Holy, this explains quite a lot. Well, this one's important. I don't know why they tell you this all the way down here in this tutorial. This is like a fundamental thing, which is interesting. Lol. I mean, I do that. I do that. I do roll. I do roll boxes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anyway, that is look at this. Or wait. This is viewing angles that you just can't get in Path of Exile. Wait, go back to the start. Please loop around. Please loop around. Some of these angles I don't think we can get with the camera. So yeah, this angle we can't get. Oh, that looks weird. Same here. What is this layout? So a pretty messed layout. Ascendancies. They haven't updated this. This is exactly how it looks. Oh, Delve. Delve is cool. Oh shit, someone wants to buy my item. Well, that item. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. We had a look at the tutorial. One of the deepest, most mechanically complex games there is. I've got play 3 to 5k hours and my play of 10 and still letting probably my bills. Well, usually I get more currency and I have knowledge on how to get them cheap. Do I ever watch build tutorial videos? Yes. Yeah, I look at a lot of them, and there's this thing called POB that people use for it, and this you don't really need to care about until much later and you're committed to the game. But it's like a community built thing called Path of Building, and that's why it's POB. And this is the in-game skill tree, but you can basically like plan ahead. So like if you want this node here, you can click it and it's like, oh, you need to, with the sign class, because there's a bunch of classes, with the sign class you need a path all the way here to get this node, and then you can be like, I want this one as well, and this thing over there, and maybe a few of these smaller nodes, and then you can kind of see some of your stats and what they're going to be, and then you can also like put skills and stuff in here. So if we'll go like let's go with Icicle Mine. Like at the moment with this tree and that gem, we're gonna do like 2000 damage. And like this is a very useful tool for planning out how to get your build better. Hey Pog. Honestly, yeah. Oh nice. Good luck with that. I hope you have fun. It's a pretty fun game. New players 30 to 50 out. Yeah, I am so far out of touch with what it is like to play as a new player that I cannot even say whether or not that prediction is correct. But yeah, like just have fun with it really. Like if you find a skill that you really like, just use it, roll with it, and then like try to find the nodes that are nearby. Like sure, yeah. Like they did revamp the leveling gems and stuff more recently, and yeah. Quest heavy. I mean, I like Diablo is, especially Diablo 4 is probably more quest heavy than Path of Exile. Yeah, most of the time. Like, yeah, that's correct. Quests are normally go here, kill this, get reward. I mean, sometimes. Yeah, I guess Destiny is kinda like has some equivalents. Ish. TM. I don't know. I'm trying to like. Yep. yeah, like the end game stuff is, well, yeah, because I've done the campaign so much. The end game stuff is where all my fun comes from. But yeah, doing the levels, like the first 3 leagues I did, I think it was in the first 3 leagues I did. How many characters did I make? I really liked this one skill called Frostblades. And I was testing to see which class it worked best on, and so one of these first leagues, I think it was either my second or my third, I ended up making 6, maybe five characters just to test Frostblades on, and that was going through the whole campaign and getting to the end, and then like specking it out with all the Frostblade stuff and using it and seeing how it feels, and that was really fun. Like I absolutely cannot do that anymore, but when at the time, hella enjoyable. A Raticide, welcome to the stream. We've kind of been derailed into Path of Exile talk and a little bit of Path of Exile currently. Web GPU? Yes. Yes, so the demo that I'll be releasing once I finish all these tasks will be using WASM, and so should be using Web GPU, which is pretty pog. Pretty pog. But yeah. Bevy's very nice for that. It's probably one of the main reasons I chose Bevy in the first place, because I was like, I want the demo to be as accessible as possible, and WASM is the easiest way to do that. And I was having trouble getting my own engine to do that, and my whole purpose was to start like actually focus on making the game then, rather than the graphics engine part. So yep. So we were actually looking at some RNG stuff, and I must have closed those tabs. So back to what we were doing before all of that. Threading is a pain in WASM. I haven't run into anything weird with Bevy and their system threading. Like I don't know if they do any like threading, but it's like handled by Bevy, so I'm like, if it works, it works. But yeah, they did do the hard parts. Yeah, because I was looking at I guess when I was trying to implement it for my own graphics engine / game engine, yeah, I was like, damn, there's a lot involved for getting it to compile, especially with using the raw Vulkan bindings. I had to work out how to actually acquire the render area. I think you give it a canvas, and that posed a few problems, and I was like, this is a lot of work. Do I really want this? But yeah, I'll probably get back to that at some point, because I am planning on going back to game engine development, like part-time, like 1 stream out of 5 kind of deal. Get that going whilst still getting my main goal going. Yeah, making an engine is the fun part. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, Bevy is certainly the part where I'm like, I would like to release a game, please. Let me not focus on adding instance rendering and compute shaders and like making sure that all of the semaphores and fences are working correctly, and then like all that stuff. Where do I start with making an engine? I don't know, honestly. Like a bit of a KEKW thing to do is you get something like I guess for starting TM is for graphics engine, like if you're trying to make like a library kind of like Volcano, yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that, so but yeah, I guess for like Sacrifices to the devil, yeah. Learn OpenGL. I mean, sure, but I don't know how valuable that will be in the long term. Yeah, learn WebG. Okay. So, all right. So we're giving the path its own little file, so it can actually do what it's supposed to do, and I don't have to work out if path is inside floor handler or inside wall for some reason. Yeah, okay, I've completely. Okay, hang on. So, generate walls is all this stuff. So, enemy. So, wait. Right. So we were giving enemy spawning. When we spawn an enemy pack, we gave the enemy spawn pack event a spawn area, so it will stop spawning enemies outside of the playfield. Because that's problematic when you can't get to the enemies and the enemies can't get to you. You've always wanted to make 2D only engine, but you found out even 2D requires 3D. I'm gonna go with false there. Like, kinda. I mean, not really. Like, I guess it depends. Like, if you make a shader and you only use, I guess the orthogonal matrix is technically maybe 3D. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's certainly not like the same as like it is in Unity and other GUI applications where you have just a 3D thing and then 2D is like just just putting the camera somewhere. It's pretty different to that. You want 2D, but with parallax, so that kind of needs 3D unless you can do some kind of tricks. Yeah, you certainly can do some kind of tricks. I think parallax was 2D originally, was it not? Like, if we just look it up real quick, so parallax scrolling, like, there's obviously, like, I think maybe the 3D ends up looking better, but we get like a wiki on that. Oh, my cursor disappeared. 1930s. So it was almost definitely like yeah, parallax scrolling is sure. 1981. Damn. Jump King, Jungle King. Layering method. Some displays multiple background layers that scrolled independently. Yeah, so this is one of them. Sprite method. Hey, what's the difference? Hang on. Hey, sorry about that. I got asked if I wanted some tea, so I had to pause for that. You don't need perspective for parallax, just multiply its speed by its depth. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, like, I guess a really good example of 2D not being 3D is if you look at any maybe any Vulkan example and you compare the triangle to the cube like example codes, there will certainly be a lot more involved with the cube, especially if you're updating vertices. Yeah, I don't know. Like in Unity, you set certain tile grids way back, and it was actually positioned far in 3D space, so it moved like yeah. That's certainly one of the more common methods these days, just because things like Unity do 2D in 3D, which I kind of hate, to be honest. Like, it certainly has its place and certainly has its uses and benefits, but if you ever seen, like, what is it? Is it Guilty Gear? Oops, Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear did a GDC talk, and the amount of work they went into making this 3D game look as anime and 2D as possible. Like, they have at least one GDC talk, and it's fucking insane what they did in order to achieve this. It's like mind-boggling. But like lots of their effects and stuff and cool stuff they were able to do is only because they were able to do the 3D kind of 2D deal. But I think that's like a little bit far past the original question. Would be a fun job. I only did it because you saw Ori and the Blind Forest did it that way. Yep, that's a good game. I love that game. Pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't personally worked for a game company before, but I could definitely see how it could be kind of bleh feeling. I guess it depends. It depends. Yeah, especially with the overtime. The overtime would be pretty shit. Web dev, oh god. But sure, yeah, there's certainly a lot more web dev positions out there. I personally don't enjoy doing web dev myself. Unless it's in Rust. If it's in Rust, then sure. I'm web dev all the way. But none of the jobs at the moment. Oh well, that's false. Some of them are, but the very rare jobs want Rust web dev stuff. I had to use like TypeScript for my last job, and like holy, I was like that was okay. So with TypeScript, it is the most painful thing ever because I worked out a consistent way where I could. Oh shit! Why is it white? Ah. I worked out a consistent way where I could create a variable. So let's just go. Hang on. I worked out a consistent way where I had a variable and I gave it a type. Let's say for the sakes of like sticking with Rust types. Why is this so small? Well, let's say it was i32, and then I would have it equal a function. So the function will be, let's just call it func, and this function specifically also returns i32, and then I would pass this variable to a different function. So this is func2, and this takes in specifically an i32. Now inside this function, it's like both inside the function and outside it, I was able to have the variable not equal i32 by simply what was it exactly? I think it was to do with, so passing it to the function over here, I was able to say that this type was something else and then pass it to a completely different function that requires, let's say it was an F32. I mean, obviously it was more complex types than this. And basically when I would read the F32 that became here, it wasn't I32 or F32. It ended up just being just like a completely different type. Because at some point, yeah, it was very complex, but I ran into it multiple times, and holy, I was like, I have specifically said it's I32 here and here, and then somehow passing it to a function like removes this guarantee. And so what ended up happening is if I don't know. I don't remember it exactly, but it was something very similar to that, and I'm like, what the yeah, that's the whole point. Like, it shouldn't be valid, but I think it was. It was, and it did run. And like most of the time you end up getting back the what is it? Just the object error, where it just says, oh, it can't be like object. Like when you ran it and tried to actually do something to do with this type here, you get that like object error, even though we had specifically said it's I32 and not an object of I32. You spent the last 2 to 3 years trying to get ready to get into web, and now I feel like I wasted all that time learning. I'm letting Rust hopefully do something with that. I don't care too much what. Web industry is too quick to switch to new tech all the time. It's full-time job keeping up with everyone in web. I mean, I don't think it's a waste. There's certainly a lot of web jobs out there, I believe anyway, that still uses a lot of the older formats and libraries. You did little Rust at your work, but it was only like a few days of it. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Like, this whole typing thing, like this whole typing thing, like if you've been doing Rust and then you go directly to TypeScript and doing TypeScript, and you're like, okay, yes, you force all the types. This type is what I worked out is the typing is suggestive. Like even though you have said this is specifically this thing, and also here, it's still suggestive, and it can be whatever. Because I think, yeah, it's all JS, and then because it was essentially what was happening was I did look into it further, and what was happening is when it compiles or changes from TypeScript to JavaScript, there was a what is it? It's like some sort of like separation layer between these solid types and this middle area that I've kind of highlighted, but it's kind of hard to see. And it was doing some funky stuff in here that led it to being not what we said it was after that point in time. TypeScript is much better to write as a dev, but knowing that it's just JS makes you sad when you spend all the time. Oh, you know what's crazy? It's so annoying when you're doing TypeScript and then you get a JS error and you're like, I don't have line 632 in my 52 line file. Oh. I hated this. There's so much that like I just dislike about both. I guess most web development at the moment. But I think that's like it's not important because obviously it makes money and people do it as a job. People also enjoy it. I know someone that like sweared on JavaScript like we do for Rust, or myself at very least. Yeah. So yeah, in Rust I have done quite a few quite a few, a bunch of both websites as well as server client stuff, and pretty much everything both React and JS does. Because one of the first ones I did was that Rocket library. That Rocket library was pretty cool. Rocket RS, I think it's called. That was a pretty sick library. Would I recommend? Don't know. It's pretty cool though. It was a nice little project. It was my very first web thing. So I was like, Rust can do web, but I haven't touched web before, so let's see how it is. You've been doing JS too long. I'm using Actix. Fair. Yeah, like growing up, not really having internet, because like we did have internet, but I wasn't allowed it, and so I just had my dad's programming books. I learnt desktop Java as my first language, and I did play a little around with applets. Applets were fucking they were amazing. I mean, not really, but they were pretty fucking cool because I was like, oh shit, I can make this desktop thing that I know, and it just runs on the browser, Pog. I was like, shit, this is gonna be the future, and so did a bunch of other people, and obviously we know what happened with applets, and then after Java I moved to C or C++. Don't remember which one, and that was good. I did that for like 8 years, but then after that I moved to Rust. That was like 6 years ago, I think. The math does not add up there, but all right. It feels like 8 and 6 years. This was probably more like 5, and this is probably more like 4. Or I was in Starter University 2015. Actually, no, Rust would be. Wait. When was Rust released? Rust release date. Internet was expensive back in the day. Applets were evil. Rust followed. Okay, so Rust is... When was it released? Because I did start learning Rust just before it released. So it first appeared in 2015. Oh shit, it's very bright. This is not the wiki. Did I not click the Wikipedia link? Oh, I did. Here we are. So stable release was... Oh, it was 2023, and first appearance was 2015. Yeah, so I became aware of it, I think, in 2017, and then I started like properly learning it. Was it 2020? Like, I had kept my eye on it for a while, so maybe 2019 I started like playing around with it, not seriously though, and then I did the full convert when they did release in 2023. 2023? That's wrong. That's very wrong. Hang on. That's the latest release, is it? Stable release. Wait. 2012. Where did 1.0 come out? 2014. 1.0. Oh, yes. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. 2015 was Rust 1.0. Okay. I was thinking, like, surely this is wrong. Yeah. So if it came out in 2015, yeah, so 2013 I became aware of Rust. 2014 I was like, oh, maybe I should do it. And then when it did come out in 2015, I was like, yep, goodbye C and C++, which means I was doing C and C++ for 4 years and Java for 3. And yeah, that adds up. There was a lot of 0.x versions. Yeah, syntax was very different. Like, I remember I had a little back when Slack was still in beta, we had like or was it alpha? We had early access to Slack though, and we had like a secret little Rust group. It was pretty pog. They would just like post all the cool Rust little codes they'd do, and like holy syntax back then. Shit, that was some wild stuff. Like I remember looking at Rust code with only like C and Java are the main languages. I did learn like Scala and a bunch of smaller languages in between these and during these. But looking at Rust and being like, that's some wild shit right there. Like, what is even going on? Because I remember seeing the implement, and I'm like, damn, that's like a cool wording. Like, I don't know, I just vibed with the wording. Did you full convert in like 2019? Rewrote Matt with Rust. 20 no, it would have been 2016. I think I converted Matt graphics to Rust. I mean, we can check. We can check. So Mac Graphics is the name of the graphics library that slash possibly a game library that I've been working on for a bajillion years. So I haven't worked on it for a while, but we go to commits. So this on master. So master's not the most updated one. I do have a branch that has my latest one, but pattern matching is best. Alexa, nice. What do you think of them thinking of Yeet or something as a Rust keyword? Yeah. Okay, so what did you think of them thinking of using Yeet or something as a Rust keyword? I don't remember that being a thing. Like I wasn't too involved in their changes and thoughts until I don't know, like I guess a little bit when I was vaguely wait, we're still in Rust in 2015, so wait, 5 years ago, sorry, 2018? 2019, Q, so like, for a long while I was maintaining both OpenGL and a and a Vulkan like backend at the same time, but OpenGL just fell behind so often that I was like, yeah, let's remove OpenGL because for a really long time Vulkan wasn't even runnable on a lot of like 80% of the market. So I was like, well, I kind of need my OpenGL to have it work. Okay, so this is 2019, still Rust. Oh look, Volcano. Hey. Oh, Volcano 0.10. Hey, back in the day. Holy. Yeah, so this would have been definitely when I'm still using both Vulkan and OpenGL in the same engine. So I had Volcano plus, I think, just raw OpenGL bindings. Where? So this is 2018. We have still Vulkan. Damn. I switched pretty early. Yeah, rip OpenGL. You need metal for Mac. Yeah, Mac is a problem, and I don't know if Mac is going to be. Well, look, memory leak in OpenGL. Oh, I was using it wrong. Damn, this brings back memories. Wait, this is still Rust though. Jesus. One of the things I really didn't like about OpenGL is like debugging it. Because debugging it, because it's a state machine, and at least when I was... Wait, ooh. This can't be right. What? Wait, did I have another project before this? Wait. Did I... Anyway, at the very least, 2018 is when I started the Rust version. I swear the C++ version was in there as well, but I guess I'm wrong. Matt Vulkan, Matt Nint. Shit. Maybe I am remembering just completely wrong. Okay, no. I got a lot of weird stuff. Well, this was my first Vulkan. One of the first Vulkan tutorials I followed. Like, this is in C, right? Because you gotta install those libraries. So yeah, C++. Is it gonna be bad? I guess I was following a tutorial, so probably not. Goddamn. I do not miss C at all. Or C++. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all these options. Holy. It just keeps on going. Yeah, okay. I must have privated the old repo because I was like, yeah, my old C library is C++ engine is pretty shit, so might as well just remove it. Alright, anyway, for my engine at very least. It's been 6 years now, I guess, from its creation, which means I was, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All the unsafe Rust. Yeah. Yeah, every language that's not Rust is just unsafe Rust. C and C++ feel great when using primitive stuff like DSA, but for a real project it's completely different, sure. Remove my old bad code, just keep the new bad code. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. No. I don't wonder. No more wondering. No more distractions. Wah! No, you're allowed to distract. I have been distracted today. Like, even without your help. Okay, so, enemies, eh? We've been trying to do this one task for like, how many hours? Oh, only 2. It feels like 4. A dino thing, dino dance, Pog. That is a really cute dinosaur. Oh, Murat Pikmin, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you? So wait, does the game run currently? Oh, the game does run, and the spawn is a bit cucked because we don't give the player any leeway at the very beginning because we spawn the enemies directly on them. Geometric, yeah. Fine, how about me? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Like, I've been pretty distracted this afternoon. It is 5:39, as you can see by both the middle up here and the top right. Yeah, been a bit distracted. We had some talks about Path of Exile. We're looking at making the game deterministic, and we've been trying to fix the enemy spawns, but we've just gotten distracted too much to actually get to that. What ID is good for us? That is a great question. So, I think, what is this called? I think people recommend Code SS, OSS, maybe, is like the open source Microsoft-ish Visual Studio thing, like the open source version. But yeah, usually I use NeoVim, which is like a very high level terminal editor, so it's probably not ideal, especially if you're learning VS Code. Is it just called VS Code? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, VS Code, I believe, is the recommended. Not Visual Studio, but the other one. Let me see if I can find it for you. Look, let's have a look. If we go VS Code, it's not Visual Studio, is it? Open source. Or Raticise says VS Code NeoVim extension is pretty good. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, sorry, Visual Studio Code is its own thing. Yeah, yeah. That's right, yeah. VS, yeah. You definitely want this. This is probably the good one. Yeah. And it's on all the platforms as well. Nice and expansive. VS Codium, is that right? Yeah, like, yeah, I guess so. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because you have both Chrome and Chromium, which is the open source free version of Chrome, essentially. So having it be called Codium, maybe that's an even more ethical version of it all. Increased ethicalness. Ethical plus plus. You'd go with the official Microsoft one? Yeah, fair enough. Like, I think the one I have installed is not the official one per se. Like, let's have a look at the about. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like it's like, yeah, fair enough. Visual Studio Code is open source and Microsoft compiles it themselves to release. VS Codium is just compiled by the community instead to not have their extra bundled stuff like telemetry or spicy. Telemetry is pretty controversial and probably ethical minus. Yeah, a lot of Microsoft backend extensions are almost worth it though. That is a big think. It's a big think. Sublime. Yeah. There's a lot of editors out there, for sure. Ultra Edit 32. Oh, I like my favorite one, Gedit. Gedit, the OG IDE. Okay, so I am actually completely lost in like where we were doing things and how. So I think I'm just going to continue working on this path stuff. So if we have a function for creating the path, and we just like copy the contents of wherever we actually create the path and paste them there, maybe we'll start getting places. Here we are, generate path. Having to learn Lua just to configure your editor was a little annoying. Yeah, so up until probably 3 months ago, I had NeoVim configured with not Lua. What's the other one called? It's not the Lua one, but then I changed to Lua, and I don't know if it's better or not. Like, it does seem a lot more confusing. Vimel? Possibly. I don't think I actually know the name of it, so maybe it won't even help if you did know the name of it. Okay, so this creates the path. What is going on? So what? Okay, so right, so we need to import RNG. That's at minimum. Oh my god. Okay, RNG. So we get rid of this function, come up to the top. We grab RNG, we just paste it in there. Okay, so directions. Is directions part of pathing? Or is it part of walls? This is a good question. I think it's part of walls, because walls are either north facing or east facing. But the path does go either north or east. I'll keep on walls and see how we feel about it later on when we're trying to find it again. Okay, so we're getting the wall direction. We don't know what percentage is, so we need to import our measurement types. So measurements, save that. We're not missing anything else. Cool. So if we save this here, okay. So, why is this like? Okay, so this is gonna have a bunch of errors, but that's okay. That is okay. So something we were doing is, okay, let's make path an actual struct instead of just holding a vector. I mean, it's gonna still hold a vector, but you know, like, you know how it is. Right aside, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You don't need a semicolon anymore. Okay, so we need the locations. So these will be this X and Y. So these are grid coordinates. So grid coords. And yeah, so that's X, Y, and direction in an array. We also need, did I make this into a few different structures? Because like, we have like a grid type, and then we put X and Y in there. Like so, which would be I32s. And then the direction is important because it's the way it's facing, but that wouldn't be part of grid. And so it would be grid coordinates inside of path would be a combination of a grid position and a direction. Twinkle Mouse, welcome back. Welcome. So much coding. It's funny you say that. Like, we haven't done much today, sadly. Lots of distractions, but yeah, we're getting there. But yeah, like yesterday was pretty good. We got quite a bit done yesterday, which was hella pog. And we're still on track for getting a bit done today as well. Okay, so a path has a set of grid chords, which holds a vector of grid and the direction that specific area is going, which is what we want. We also need to know the spacing, like the spawn area size, but I think that's gonna be determined based on how the walls are spawned, which is the part I'm like, thank you very much. I will have I'll have a lot of fun coding. Because like currently what's the problem is that we are converting the grid coordinates into proper XY coordinates based on these three variables here, the path segment width, the wall segment size, and the width between walls. And this determines how the grid of the path is actually laid out in the real life. And there's a lot of complicated math that I spent quite a few hours debugging and fixing, and it's definitely not foolproof because if we have a look at my comments, no, I have a panic at the start of here because like if the width between walls is less than 4 times the path segment, then they start disconnecting, which is not good. So like I guess this could be revisited at some point, but I don't know if that's today. maybe if we set these parameters with the path, we can work out the spawn area. Because generating the path should dictate where the walls go, which I guess it does currently, but it should also dictate where the enemies are able to spawn. And the problem we're facing is we don't know that until we generate the walls, because it's kind of like the walls dictate how everything actually fits together. And decoupling this has actually been quite challenging. Ah, oh, tasty tea, very tasty. It's like, this resource path, when do we actually add to it? Like, how do we make the new path? Here, resource path. So if we have a big for loop, yeah, we have a massive for loop, and if it's going in the same direction as the last segment, then we add this stuff. Yeah, that is not clear at all, because it's like x plus offset plus 1 multiplied by segment width. So offset, okay, yeah. So this moves the x over 1. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's crazy. Do we just ignore this? Okay. How about like, I guess my main worry is that expanding this later with special enemy spawn things is gonna get really yucky if I leave it coupled like it is currently. I don't really want to redo all this wall stuff because it did take a bunch of hours. Okay, so what if we have the grid coordinates and then we have the actual chords, and this will be a vector of vector 2, so that will be the actual xy, and then we also have another vector 2 which that's like the spawn area, and so we might just make another struct for clarity, and this will be like what should we call this? It's like the areas that are valid and points on the path. Let's just call it valid areas. So valid areas, and it has a position and it has an area. And these will overlap almost definitely, but that is to be expected and okay. And then we only need a vector of valid areas. And so we can still return this when we're creating a path. So actually we'll return a actual path struct here. And we can do that by going path. This is grid chords is path, and the valid areas. Actual chords is a vector new. So actual chords is not filled out until we do the walls. Alright, so we need to change how path is made here. So path is going to be, this is going to be grid new, and we're going to pass in 0, 0. There's going to be a tuple with direction, that's fine. We need to implement grid though, so we go implement grid. Yep, new, it takes in a i32 of x and an i32 of y. Returning a grid, and then the grid itself is just x and y. And so then instead of position.1, it's position dot 0 dot y and position dot 0 dot y again, and then this one's x. So position dot 0 dot x and dot x. And this 2 becomes a 1 for the direction. Okay, cool. So with that, like that now, that's fine. So this resource is now going to be, let's just add, actually let's just add default to a path so that we can just pass in the default. Okay, so implement default for path and default. And we're returning path, so I mean I could have probably just derived it because I don't think we're doing anything special with this default this time. Oh well. So grid coordinates, and this is a vector new, and actual chords is also a vector new. Save it like so, that is fine. Okay, so with that all done, valid areas, when we are creating the walls, so this path, this becomes the path struct that we have just made, and so we need to import it from the path file. So path. And then for this is for path dot grid coordinates. We may have to add % that for a reference. We need to make these public. That's what I wanted, right? No field. Oh, wait. Path. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm gotta check out what's going on here. Unknown field available. Wait, why does path have a .0? Path grid chords should just be a vector. Do I have one of the previous path definitions? Oh yeah, I do. Here it is. We delete that. And we also delete it here. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. That's fine. So... Alright, so we need to... Oops. So we need to expand it out so we don't have to change any of the other code, so let x equal, let y equal, and let direction equal. And so this is going to be named, let's say, path coordinate. And so this is path chord dot 0 dot x. path chord dot 0 dot y and path chord dot 1 direction. Wait, x and y is private, easy fix. Resource path is not this anymore. It will be a vector new though, because we'll be filling out valid areas as a vector. And so all of these need to become valid areas instead of vector 2. Okay, so we got valid. And I'm gonna BRB for 3 minutes. I need to take a break. It's been 3 hours, so it's good to brush your teeth, go to the toilet, whatever, look outside, stretch your legs. Okay, I'm gonna BRB for 3 minutes. Alright, that was not 3 minutes, but oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. I picked Shadow class and PoE, not sure if that's good or not. Hey, all the classes are good. Shadow's a pretty neat one. I played a Shadow last league. It was hella pog. Like, my build, I could do all of the hardest content. It was really pog. I did league start with Shadow this time too as well. Surprisingly. Was that this league? Might have been last league as well. Might have been last league actually. I'm thinking last league still. But yeah, hell yeah. Shadow's pretty sick. They're a very cool class. Like, I wish I could play them more. Like, I just haven't done any or many builds that require Shadow. Okay, so right, we need to make these into valid areas. Okay, so valid area, let's implement it so it's easier to work with. So valid areas, actually it should be valid area because it's only a singular one, and we have a vector of them, which makes it valid areas. New, we're returning a valid area. We're passing a position, I guess, as well as the area. Or we'll see how that goes. So we're just skipping a few lines of each time we do create a new valid area by doing this. Yeah, it's good. Like, Shadow is pretty sick. Like, sure, like all the classes are good. Let's just say that. Like, it just means like, I guess one of the things that I find like lots of my builds are dependent on what class I level up first. Because sometimes I'll only level up like two different classes in a single league, and so I won't get to experiment with the other classes in that league because I'm too lazy. And that's just what's happened. Like last league I played Ranger and Shadow, and I think between both of those characters I played 6 to 7 builds. It was very pog between them. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, so valid area is that. Okay, so the spawn, the area size, I don't think it changes between oh, it will eventually. Oh yeah, so what we'll do, we'll go let mut valid area, and now we'll just go vector to new, and it's a square, so it's gonna be the width between walls twice. Okay, so we go splat. Width between walls minus half of the path segment width, wall segment size. Let's go path segments width. Path segment width. And then when we're creating valid area, we can go valid area new, and we pass in the vector 2 with the what did we just call it? Just valid area. Right, yeah, valid area, we need to import that from pathing, so valid area. Path vec. Wait, where do we initialize path vec? Oh, it's here. That's fine. Vec of valid area. That's fine. Okay, yeah, it's just complaining because we have not used valid area for the other two. Or at least that's my hope, because that means I've got something else wrong somewhere else. And then same here. So valid area new vector 2 and then a valid area. Same. New is private. But then, how could I forget the new function making it public? There's something weird with path going on, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Okay, so resource path. What is this? Resource path is a vector new, and is that what we return at the very bottom? Yeah, it is. So resource path should just be the full path and not a vector. So what we actually do is we just delete this, and then resource path just becomes path dot valid actual chords or appending path vec. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We have to do that somewhere else, or is that the only place? So this one is 0. Is this actual chords? Generate end zone. Yeah, actual coordinates. We get the last actual coordinates. That's fine. And this is just path. Okay, so this is also path. Okay, so this should be dot position. Alright, valid area, position and area should need to be public. And then instead of width between walls, it's last path position dot area, and not splitting vec2 because it's just what it is. And I don't think we need to reference this, dereference that anymore. Okay, there we go. That's actually good. And this just needs to be path right. Expected path found a reference to something. What did it find a reference to? Expected path found this part of the path. Generate wall 0. Generate wall is the event. How do we even have this if we haven't generated the path yet? Wait, the path is here. Oh, so we would have already generated the path. And so we need to update the event. So instead of... Here we are. So instead of... No, wait, yeah. Generate walls from path. Wait. Where's the event then? Hang on. Generate wall event. Wall event. Here we are, generate walls. Okay, this, oh my god. I keep pressing page up or page down, and very distracting. Okay, so this is path. Generate walls as an event takes in path, and that means this path vect. Oh wait, path needs to be mutable. Well, expected path found a reference to path. I guess we can get rid of it, right? Generate wall event. Where do we actually call that? Because that's where an error is. I guess we can check the compiler and check what's going on. Floor handler at 10. Path is private. What? It's not private. Wall. Why is it on wall? We're not getting this from wall. Sorry. This is from path where it should be coming from. Right, there we go. And so is generate path. Generate path. This is a function, so it's lowercase. That's create path, not generate. Pathing. I keep missing lots of basic stuff. It's not good. That means I'm not focused. I guess that's not surprising about with how today's gone. Alright, so all of these generates need to become crates. I could find replace, but there's not many of them, so I'm not too bothered about it. Okay, so this should be spawn enemies. So we go through the actual chords. Oh my god, what is that? Path.caustic acid damage increase tree. That is not what I wanted. Actual chords. And then so the translation is now going to be path.position, and spawnable area, which is what we changed all of this for, will be path.area. You feel bad every time you ask something that derails the progress? Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for derailing. Oh my god, my housemate's so loud. If I wanted a program with no distractions, no derails, I'll just not stream. So I have consented to being derailed, so you don't have to feel bad about it. You have consent. People would pay big money for consent, but then is it actually consent? We might be going down a dark path here. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun getting derailed though. Like you gotta break up the programming with something, right? Or as today is, you break up the derails with programming. Both are productive, which is the interesting part. Okay, so generate path. I missed one at 46. It's right in front of me. Create path. And path doesn't have clone in 119. Why are we trying to clone it in 119? Oh, we're passing it to generate walls. Can we just not clone it? Apparently we can. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, well, maybe we can't. Maybe the editor just hasn't updated its linters or whatever it's called. What is this? Path at 79. 79. Then you move there. Why are we pushing it here? Oh, for the zero spawn. That's okay, we can skip the 0 one. These two reinitializations might get skipped. That's fine, right? So this uses the previous position. Wait. So I think the simple thing here is we just need to clone it. I think this is what it was doing before, but it was not saying anything about it because it was a primitive type. And so we need to add clone to all of that. All of it. Right, clone. We might as well just copy it and paste, and then paste for path. So this is just going here. Simple. Oh, direction needs clone. Maybe direction already has clone. Direction might already have clone. That's not good. A partial move. It's pretty spicy stuff, those partial moves. 86 of wall. That looks like a whole move. Oh, the partial move's up here. Right, so if I make this a reference so it doesn't move the grid coordinates, does that just fix everything? Speaking of spicy, am I a fan of spicy foods? Yep. Yeah, I do enjoy spicy foods and spicy spices. Like, yeah, I do. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Like I have phases of like big spiciness and versus small spiciness, but yeah, like the lowest spiciness that I go to, I guess by default, like this is like like I barely count it as spiciness, I guess, is like jalapenos. Like they're chill to put on pretty much whatever. Um, and often I try to find good some good spicy sauce, some hot sauce, as they say. Usually with like habanero as like one tier above jalapenos, but like the scorpion ones are pretty good. Um, I found what the chili that I usually like to get. And I'm like, oh, it has that chili in it, and I'm like, Pog. Um, I don't remember. It's been too long. Like, I don't have anywhere near as much spicy foods as I did in the past. Okay, so this we can just clone. We'll just clone path here. Doesn't matter. The popular sriracha sauce that everyone likes is back on the shelves. They stopped making it. Well, like, I actually, I guess a bit controversial based on what you said. I actually hate sriracha sauce, and my housemate gets it. I didn't know they stopped it at all. Maybe it was like a different country thing. Because it's been around, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, like I don't like the flavor of sriracha sauce. That's the part I don't like. Like the spicy level is like it's all right, I suppose. But the flavor of sriracha, I'm like, nah, get that out. Get that out. Which I don't know what that says or means. Okay, cool. So we got a panic. Where did it die? Generate walls does not exist. Generate walls does not exist. Does that mean we accidentally got rid of the event? Generate walls? No, the event is here. Generate walls. Oh, path plugin. I need to add that in. So oops. Add plugins. The path plugin. We need to import that here. So path plugin. It's not the best. If you like more interesting flavors, then ginger goat or spicy shark sauces are pretty good. What? Ginger goat, spicy shark. No, those are animals. Those are animals. They're pretty funny though. They're like, I gotta get my spicy goat onto this pizza. Spicy goat. Hot sauce. A list of hot ones, hot sauces. Goat chase is hot. What the? Oh, ghost chili. Ghost chili is the chili that I'm always like pogging over. If it has ghost chili in it, I'm like, hell yeah. That's the good shit. Oh, ginger goat. Alright. Ginger goat. So ginger goat. I merged the two like names together. Ginger goat, heat flavor, and fun. I swear that said pain. Oh, have I had this before? I don't think I've had this before, but yeah. Oh, Canada and US. GG. Probably not Australia then. What do they have on them? So like Carolina Reaper? Oh, that's another one that I'm like pog. Scorpion peppers, nice. Warm spices. Oh, ghost pepper. Nice. Hang on. Okay, so what's this? This is 4. Wait. This one's also 4. How is this one with peach and lemongrass and mango. How is this a 4, but also this one's a 4 on the same level? I guess this has got pomegranate, green masala. Wait. When this one here, this one with like ripe mangoes in it, it might be technically a 4, but it wouldn't feel like a 4, right? Because the mango like counteracts it. Where's my ingredients? Like, oh, here we are, ingredients. Okay, so it's vinegar based. Mangoes, rice vinegar. Oh shit, that's a lot of vinegar. Oh, Ghost is good. Scorpion is similar, a bit spicier. Ergo, quite a few types. Oh damn, growing them is pretty sick. Yeah, growing. I think. I think one of my parents grew scorpion peppers for a little bit, but it kept on dying, so they stopped. Cilantro? What is this? What kind of ingredient is cilantro? Oh man, the naming schemes of things between countries. This is a lot of vinegar though. Like what the? This is like vinegar is not necessarily spicy, but like I feel like sometimes if you have too much vinegar in hot sauces or in sauces in general, like you get more of the the bitterness rather than the spiciness in terms of like how pleasant it is, and having like too much vinegar like decreases the. I'm gonna go with pleasure of having spicy food, because you're like more over like the vinegar, you get more of the too much vinegar taste rather than either the actual tastes or the actual peppers. But I don't know, I'm pretty sus about this one because like we get bell pepper as the first one, so yeah, this is obviously hot ones. I'm sus about that 4 out of 5 because like its first like 3 ingredients were not chili, and then bell pepper was their top ingredient of chilies. I mean, I could be wrong, but this one's looking a bit, yeah, like this one has to be spicier. Why are they both 4 out of 5? Like what? There's no way the other one's 4 out of 5. Like, it had a bell pepper as its hottest chili, and it was like also the 4th one, but yeah. You can't stand vinegar, but I like pickles, and in hot sauce it can be masked quite a bit. It's good disinfecting cleaner though. Yeah. I've had quite a few chilies that are vinegar based, and usually I class them as lesser than the non-vinegar based ones, because I guess I have similar. Oh, I think this is still hot one stuff. Warm, chipotle, habanero. Haven't heard of this. Scotch bonnet, a ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, yummy. What is this? Fin series and fin series. Have a look at this. What do they have in it for them? Contains almond flour. That's okay. We're okay with that. Let's have the ingredients. Okay, scorpion pepper. Okay, yeah, this one, definitely. This is high quality. You got some habaneros. Banana, I guess, is a bit weird, but it's much lower down. Damn, this one actually looks pretty good. This one, I'd be up for trying that one. That one seems tasty. Oh no, my browser broke. My browser is broken. Oh, there we go. It fixed. It's fixed. What's this? Where's the ingredients? Here we are. Coconut milk. What? What? Mustard-based ones are your favorite? Yeah, mustard's a really good flavor to have with spicy foods, I think. Like, yeah, it's a really good contrast because like it does kinda lower the spiciness, but like the amount it lowers it is much less than a lot of the other like alternatives, and you get a lot more flavor coming through without losing. Like, it's the ratio between like spiciness lost and flavor gained, and it's like a like this it's like a 10 to 1, so you get 10 more flavor for losing one more spicy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I agree. Yeah, this one will be tasty. I don't know about how spicy it will be. Um, yeah. Yeah, this one seems pretty good as well. Nice. Tasty. Nom nom. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's really good though. Coconut milk is good, to say the least. Anyway, we're talking about spicy foods and spicy. I'm pretty hungry. And I ran out. I ran out of my spicy thing. So I found basically I did have a a store that had some really good spicy sauces. But they stopped. They like closed down during COVID, and so I've been lacking a local supply of hot sauces, and so I've been getting this other one. Hang on, go away, go away. Hot sauce, and let's have a look at the ingredients. The one that I've been buying, because it's definitely not the hottest that I've had at all. Not even close, but it has good flavor. So my backup one is the Nando's Peri Peri one. This one is very flavorful, pretty low chili though. Is it the extra spicy one? It does rate itself as extra spicy, but I don't think it has anything. It won't show me the ingredients. Nando's extra spicy peri sauce. This is my backup one, which I have just casually when I just want a little bit of spice, but not too much. Where is it? Yeah, like it doesn't really have that much. Like it starts off with water and vinegar, and then it's just like a bunch of casual spices. So flavor based. But the one I was trying earlier that I ran out of is I need to get more of it because it was actually really good. I also don't know what was in it, so I'm also looking to see what was in it. Looks like the bomb. Yeah, it definitely has similarities to that for sure. Hang on, let's make this full screen. What is, wait, was it just, is it not counted as a hot sauce? No, it has to be though. Why is it not? This Devil's Tears? No. Was it one of these? It can't be one of these. I've had these before. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is then. It's not showing up. I've only seen it in store, so that's fine. Well, that's not ingredients. I don't know what this is, so oh well, big sad. Big sad. Boop. Have I had gochujin? Gochujin? It's either gochujin or gochujin or something. I have not, no. Fermented chili paste used in a lot of Korean dishes. Nice. Yeah, no, I haven't had. I don't think I have anyway. And if I have, it was by accident. But anyway, I am getting very hungry and keen for some spicy food, so thank you for everyone that came to stream. I'll be streaming early tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be very early, and I'll be finishing also very early. Like if I do stream tomorrow, I'll be finishing around the time I start. So That's a rip for anyone that comes for the second or even the first half of the stream, or just the whole stream, really. GG! At worst, I'll be streaming on the 9th. No problems. Regular time, a regular place, a regular project. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We got 0 tasks done today, but it is what it is. Thank you. Bye bye.